Hey YouTube family, it's K-Star, and I thought I would do some fun videos today, since it is my 1 month surgery or whatever. That fun tag that's been going around the community, the 100 facts or the 100 questions that nobody ever asked. I thought I would do those, probably in a couple of videos or whatever. I think they're fun to watch, so I thought I would do it, whatever. But there's a lot, so let's just get started. First question, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Open, because there's so much crap in there, you would never get the door shut. Do you take shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotel? Not really shampoo and conditioner, but lotions and tiny hotel soaps. Yes, I will steal those, especially if they smell good. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Out. I like my feet to be out from under the covers. And honestly, I don't even sleep with sheets. I am a major blanket hog. So my boyfriend and I sleep with 2 separate blankets. I have my old super broken comforter and it's pretty thin and I just sleep with that. I don't even fuss with the sheets. And no, it's definitely not tucked in. My bed never looks pretty. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? Yes, I sure have. Many times. Lots of different kinds of signs. Went through a phase in high school where my friends and I did that semi-frequently. Sorry. Do you use post-it notes? I would like to think I'm that organized, but I'm not. I either make a note for myself in my phone or I make a mental note. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that leave sticky notes everywhere or whatever. Half the time, I don't even make a grocery list. I just sort of wing it. That's how I live. Anyway, do you cut out coupons but never use them? Honestly, if I take the time to acquire a coupon, I will probably use it. I do a lot of coupons on my phone. So that way it's just like easier for me and I'm not like digging out paper coupons all the time. But I'm sure I've gotten a coupon and meant to use it, never did in the past. But I'm not a big coupon cutter, so typically not an issue for me. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Okay. I'm going to go with bees. One, because I love bees. I think they're freaking amazing. They're like the coolest insect ever. Our survival depends on their survival, so I think they're an extremely important insect. And I'm not scared of them, so I would like to think I could possibly be calm enough in the middle of a swarm of bees that hopefully I wouldn't get stung, or at least stung that much. Whereas it probably doesn't matter how I act near a bear, it's probably going to kill me. Or at least horribly disfigure me. So I'm going to go with bees. Do you have freckles? Very few, but the ones that I do have are in really random places, like on my finger. Do you see it? It's really tiny. It's like right there. Yep. Freckle on my finger. How did these things even happen? Do you guys see it? Yep. Kind of weird. But yeah. My boyfriend has tons of freckles because he's a redhead. They're like converging on his arm to make like one big tan. I'm just kidding. That was rude. Anyway, do you always smile for pictures? No, I don't. It drives my mother crazy. I think sometimes when I smile, it either looks really fake like this, or they catch me mid-laugh and I look psychotic like this. So, no, I don't always smile for pictures. Biggest pet peeve. We don't have time to really get into that question, but my main ones are people who won't help themselves and whiny and needy people. Like, I hate whenever somebody confides in me, tells me a problem or a struggle that they're having. And I'm the kind of person that I will help you if I can. So I will suggest things. Have you tried this? Maybe you should try this. And I hate it when people have an excuse for every solution that you give them. Instead of just saying, well, yeah, I tried that, but this happened or whatever. I mean, if you legitimately tried it and didn't work out, that's fine. But people are like, well, this, or, oh, I can't do that for this reason, or, that never works out because of this reason. Like, people who constantly have an excuse for every single solution, and it's like they would rather continue to have a problem so they can complain about something than actually solve their issue. People like that drive me bonkers. Also, people who are really whiny or really needy, I can't stand that. Like, I'm a whole person on my own. I do not need another person to complete me or to be my universe or my happiness. So people who either just complain constantly or people who get jealous easy and are really needy and just need your attention and don't like it when you're around other people. People like that freak me out and it gives me anxiety to be around them. So that's annoying. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? Not as much as I used to. I've got a lot of my OCD under control now, but that used to be a really big thing that I would do, and it's exhausting. So glad that I don't really do that anymore. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yes, numerous times. I went camping a lot as a kid. We had a lake house, and we would hang out at the lake a lot, and there were numerous times when I am sure I peed way out in nature. The next question is, what about pooped in the woods? No. Anytime we went camping, we were at least within walking distance of some sort of proper restroom. So, no. Fortunately, I have not had to do that in the woods. That's a really intrusive and gross question. Anyway, do you ever dance when there's no music playing? All the time. I make up songs about things. I sing to my cats all the time and dance around. I make up little dances for things. Yeah, no problems dancing with or without music. Do you chew on pens and pencils? Not really pencils, because I don't want lead in my mouth. But pen caps? Oh yeah, I'll chew up a pen cap, no problem. And straws. Chew on straws a lot too. How many people have you slept with this week? Cheeky bastards. One. And we're going to assume we're talking about sleeping in a bed, because otherwise, none. But yeah, one, just my boyfriend. What size is your bed? We have a queen size bed, and I would really love to upgrade to a king size bed, because my boyfriend and I are both bed hogs, for sure. What is your song of the week? I don't really have a song of the week. I kind of have some bands of the week. Rediscovered my iPod recently, and two bands that are on there that I'm really into, and then I found a really old random CD in my car that has the same two bands on it, so I've kind of been obsessed with them again, and it is In This Moment and Porcelain and the Tramps are the two bands that I have been in love with. They sing kind of more metal music, so yeah, we'll go with bands of the week instead of songs, because whatever. Is it okay for a guy to wear pink? Sure. I think any person can wear any color they want. I really don't care. Do you still watch cartoons? Heck yes. Have you guys ever seen Bob's Burgers? Comes on like really late at night on regular TV. It's freaking hilarious. So yeah, totally. I watch cartoons. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. The questions are over here on my computer, so I'm reading those. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Ooh, that's a good question. Why would I tell you that? I'm not going to tell you that, because what if I do have treasure, and what if I am going to bury it? Just kidding. I would probably bury it. I would bury it somewhere very unlikely. Very, very unlikely, and probably not all in one place. It would be separated into multiple different places so that it would be even harder to recover all of it. Yeah, that. We're going to go with that. Moving on. What do you drink with dinner? Really nothing, because you're not supposed to with the surgery, but before surgery, I would either have water with lemon or iced tea with a tiny bit of sweet and low. Is typically what I would drink with my dinner. What do you dip chicken nuggets in? Well, I haven't eaten a chicken nugget in a while, but before surgery, if I was having chicken nuggets, honey mustard or barbecue sauce, but I freaking love chicken nuggets in honey mustard. It's awesome to me. What is your favorite food? Popcorn and cheese, but not necessarily cheesy popcorn. I mean, I like it, but I'm not over the moon about it. Regular popcorn, like air-popped popcorn, love it. And cheese, pretty much any kind of cheese. I don't discriminate against the cheese. Two things that I think eventually I will be able to eat both and everything will be hunky-dory. So, yeah, popcorn and cheese. What movies could you watch over and over again and still love? Honestly, I don't rewatch a ton of movies because I have a really good memory about them and I can usually just remember everything and I don't really feel the need to watch them a lot. But movies that I have watched a lot, I would say almost any Bernardo Bertolucci film. He's my favorite director. He's an Italian director. Particularly The Dreamers is one of my favorite movies. Absolutely love it. And probably like Quentin Tarantino movies. I could watch those a lot, especially Four Rooms. I could probably watch that one over and over again and still love it. I've seen Reservoir Dogs like I don't even know how many times. Still love that one. So, yeah. Probably those. Last person you kissed or kissed you? My boyfriend. Not exciting. Sorry. Well, I mean, it's exciting to me, but it's not like I have some really insane love life and I can't remember or something. But, have you ever been, or were you ever a girl or Boy Scout? No, absolutely not. Not that I was opposed to it, just the opportunity never came up. I played sports as a kid. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Yeah, I guess. I never really thought about it. I have friends and clients that do both, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As long as you're a consenting adult, do what you will, as long as you love it and it makes you happy. Fine with me. So, would I, the way that I look right now, maybe if I were single or if I was dating somebody who didn't have a problem with it. I guess so. I don't know. I don't think that either of those things are terrible. I'm not opposed to the job of being a stripper or being like a nude model or something. If you're an adult and you're comfortable with it, more power to you. Do what you will. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? I was in college, and I wouldn't exactly call it a letter. I would call it a legal document. And, but it was something that I needed to write out and get notarized and stuff like that. Yeah. I think maybe eventually I did type it before I mailed it to that person, so maybe that one doesn't count. But, yeah. Probably I was in college when I did something like that. Can you change the oil in a car? I'm not sure. I've never tried. I usually just take it somewhere or my boyfriend does it. If I was in dire straits and I absolutely had to figure it out, I would like to think I could pull it off. Possibly not in a timely fashion. But, I don't know. I might need to watch a YouTube video about it. Have you ever ran out of gas? Yes, twice. The first time wasn't that big of a deal. The second time was semi-recently. It was within the past 6 months or so. And it was kind of embarrassing. Because I was at work and I was stuck there and my boyfriend gave me a lot of shit about it. Favorite kind of sandwich? I would probably have to say either like a club sandwich or a BLT. I really do like deli meats, but it depends on my mood whether I want a cold sandwich or a hot sandwich. But probably something with turkey and bacon and guacamole on it would probably be my ideal kind of sandwich, and a lot of cheese. But we are at 14 and a half minutes, so we're going to stop here and go to round 2.